Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once... Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Akron Zips offense will get the first swing of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence. And
fires the pass, intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. The option look. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Bulls his way forward. And the Broncos have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Buckley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Goes to the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Western Michigan, 3, Akron, 0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Finley. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Zips are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This offense has a second down play.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. He leaves it with his back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
That's an Akron first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Adams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking for the end zone. Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 2nd and 8 from the 16. Dropping back, it's Lowry. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Finley. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 6 over Virginia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his target down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll leave it with him. Drills him with a stiff arm. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10 to 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Looking for blockers. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. He's got it on the right. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll pull it on the read. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down leaves them in 2nd and manageable. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's good. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Infocision Stadium.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air. It's Lowry. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get to it. That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in two gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited because that guy doesn't get many of those.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. He's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Zips line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, then something can start to build.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On the option, the Broncos get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Running to the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They move the tight end all over. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Paulo, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. The Zips will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Broncos decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give is to Williams. Discards a man. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got rid of it just in time. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. And the Zips will call on their punt team. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The run to the right. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off play action on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll try to pop the draw. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the boot, looking for his man. Shoots it to the left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They've got the screen set up.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
He's got the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking for a crease, it's Buckley. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll try the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Broncos are in the red zone. Give to the running back. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look.
Looking to throw, it's Finley. Here's a throw downfield late. It's caught downfield. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. And he's just going to spike it. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the run.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.